like this, there's no answer.
Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Got time for before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone God.
It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Grand Rising, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. How y'all doing this rising? What's good, y'all? What's good? How y'all doing today? Grand Rising, let me get it 9 if y'all can hear me. We gonna set this right today. Today is Wednesday? Is it Wednesday?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let's get it, y'all. Welcome to the live. Okay, hold on, y'all. I was told that my music is not coming through. Oh man. How is this possible? Okay, max screen. Let me see something. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Technology. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to redo this again. Hold on. Y'all can hear it now. You guys can probably hear it now. Let me get a 9 in it. Let me get a 9 if y'all can hear that. Let me get a 9 if you guys can hear that, and then yeah, let me get a 9, please.
No one is slicker.
All right, bet. All right, we gotta start over, baby.
It's all fake news.
He
It's phony
needs
stuff.
some milk.
It didn't happen.
Don't want you sick, no, I want you in trouble. My only tip they make you this successful. No, don't want you sick, no, I want you in trouble. My only tip they make you this successful.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Don't rise and mommy was dumb. You, glory.
He needs some
It's all
milk.
fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Forgot about your mercy. And nothing for sure.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
No, nothing for sure.
It's all fake
He
news.
needs some
It's
milk.
phony stuff.
Make you pray to God, you go see the sun, you go see the light, and you go shine bright. Give me my car, them know what you want.
All right, hold on, let me fix this, y'all.
Make you pray to God, you go see the sun, you go see the light, and you go shine bright. Doctor want you sick, lawyer want you in trouble. Now only tip they pray make you this successful. Doctor want you sick, lawyer want you in trouble. Now only tip they pray make you this successful. Many hour gas make we check for Google. Many people say me I don't too fumble. Many storm rise and mommy will stumble. You, glory be to God. I'm covered by your blessings. Living by your grace. Guided by your mercy.
It's all fake news.
I'm
It's
not
phony
in
stuff.
shame.
It didn't happen.
Covered by your blessings. Living by your grace.
He needs some milk.
Guided by your mercy.
It's phony stuff.
No,
It didn't happen.
if them know what you want to talk, if you go to church, you go see the sun, you go see the light, and
It's
you
all
go shine
fake
bright.
news. It's phony stuff.
If you know what you want to talk, if you go to church, make you pray to God, you go see the sun, you go see the light, and you go shine bright.
It's all fake
He
news.
needs some
It's phony
milk.
stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs need some milk.
She sit like a gun.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
He needs some milk.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
He needs some milk.
All I want my jate. The worst time she say I'm the best. If I para, she go fall the vex. Many things but make her rest. Nigga tell you stories. Many bad things she do me. Many bad things I do out. I can follow her on the Bible. Tabak by little, got to see. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So I love her the way I love myself. Jabby my God, I know if you hurt myself.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news.
He needs some milk.
It didn't
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
When she's up, I'll be her body. When I'm done, she'll be my child.
To this day. To this day.
When I'm done, she'll be my child.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I'm good, y'all. Am I good? Coming in loud and clear for y'all. I don't see the chat moving no more. Am I still on? I don't see the chat moving. Am I still on? Yeah, is it, what's going on here? Okay, so we good. Okay, we good. All right, so I got people moving. We good, y'all. All right. How y'all feeling today? Give yourself a round of applause, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to another daily dose of Joose show, y'all. Let me tell y'all, man, everything is great. And also, y'all, I finally figured out the whole calling in thing. So I figured it out yesterday. I figured it out last night. We tested it and everything works. So I'm going so you guys, I don't know, we'll see if we have time today to do a call in. But if not, then for sure we're gonna do a call in on Friday or whatever. But yeah, I figured it out so people can call in and you know, share their thoughts and, you know, share their stories of what's going on around the world. So I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. Because that's awesome, because now people could hear from other people and not just from me, because, you know, when it comes from me, it sounds like a broken record, you know, or, you know, people probably think I have no idea what I'm talking about, but most definitely I'm happy for this. So yeah, if you guys don't know, the X flares have been going crazy. We had 2 huge X flares pop off the sun yesterday, because the sun was sleeping. See, I told y'all, right? I said the month of May, right? That's like it's about regrowth, regeneration. So around the time the sun sleeps. But yesterday was, what's today? Yesterday was the 13th. Yesterday was the 13th. right? Yesterday was a 13. 13 has to do with soul. 13 is officious. It is a serpent bearer. And you know, I decoded the goddess Tia yesterday, who she is the officious. By the way, Tia, I didn't get a did you get the decoding? I didn't receive an email from you. So please let me know if you received the decoding and if you liked it or not, and if you would like me to post it for other people to view it. But please let me know, goddess. Yeah, let me see. But yeah, the X flares isn't popping off. Yeah, the X flares are directly popping off, and you know, again, people are feeling it because this is ascension. This is the change in the world, the change in this whole atmosphere right now, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm high as a kite right now in the grand scheme of things. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. It's intense. It's definitely intense. That's why I be telling y'all, the only time I feel somewhat normal, y'all, is when I'm out. I mean, I'm not gonna say somewhat normal, but when I'm out in the sun and I be getting that sun, it feels so nice. And the sun, I feel like the sun really, it tones it down. At least for me, when I'm out there or when I'm outside hugging my tree. I got a couple big trees in the backyard, so I go out there, you know, hug them, and I ground myself around in their energy. So it feels good to do that as well. It feels really, really good to just close your eyes and hug a tree. It feels so amazing. But yeah, the solar flares are going up. They're popping off. We have beautiful things happening all over the planet. Not just the solar flares popping off, but there are earthquakes everywhere, y'all. There are earthquakes happening all over the world. Remember, y'all, earthquake directly has to do with our DNA, okay? Earthquake directly has to do with our DNA, because Earth is us. We are Earth. We are Earth. Earth is us. So if the Earth is quaking, Earth is the heart. So it's our heart that's awakening. It's the heart of the earth that's awakening. The heart of the earth is us. We are the heart of the earth because we are directly connected to the earth. So again, this is in turn why our people are waking up, because this great sleep is over. The great illusion is over. The great spell is over. All right. All right. So now we're waking up out of this illusion. So the earthquake is a direct correlation to us waking up out of this spell, out of this illusion. All right. So there's going to be a lot of earthquakes, and there's going to be a big earthquake that's most likely going to split the United States. You've probably been hearing about this. You've been hearing about quite some time, different type of earthquakes. You've been hearing about the Madrid fault line. And then you will also be hearing about the San Andreas fault line. Now, they were talking about the San Andreas fault line a couple of years ago. It was a big thing. They were putting out a movie. They were putting it out in movies and all that type of stuff. Now it's switched. It's switched to the Madrid fault line, and people are talking about that. Not just that, but they have been receiving a lot of rain around that area, and you know. That's weight, that's water weight, and all that water weight is going to collapse and cause the Madrid fault line to just slide to what's it called, to compress within another, and that's going to cause a huge earthquake. I'm talking about possibly like a definitely greater than the 8, close to a 9. And every year we get these type of earthquakes, but we haven't had one yet. The planet is waking up. The serpentine energy is moving. All right, the serpentine energy is moving within her. The serpentine energy is moving within you. Okay, your solar plex, the solar flares are acting up. I'm sure a lot of your guys' solar plex is acting up as well too. Everything is directly connected. The earth is waking up, so you guys are probably having a lot of heart palpitations, right? Feel like your heart's coming out of your chest, okay? Because this is the chakra, this is the energy that is working. This is not no physical shift. This is all spiritual. I want y'all to understand that. The reason why you feel like this is because the shift is spiritual. This is not physical. Remember, physicality is an illusion. Physicality is an illusion. That's why all this stuff is, this is disintegrating, okay? It's disintegrating. So now, you know what we do here, we come here, we decode real life, show you guys what's going on around the world, show you guys how this is all a game, and we are just here to learn for the better of ourselves. We have put ourselves into this great sleep, and now we are waking up out of this great sleep, out of this great illusion, to back to harmony. Okay, gonna go back to harmony, but before it gets there, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get hectic. Okay, it's gonna have to get that. But you know what I'm saying? As long as you stay in your vibration, your high vibration, you stay focused into yourself, get out into the sun, get grounded, meditate, you focus on yourself. Cause I've explained this before, y'all. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Your job doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Remember that song by Lauryn Hill? It doesn't even matter. Nothing matters. Really, nothing matters. That's why I said. That's why it doesn't matter, because the material world is not real. The material world was created by the woman, just to, materialize, have some fun, buy some Birkin bags, buy some Louis Vuitton bags. You know what I'm saying? It's all about having fun, but when you have fun, you can definitely be manipulated and taken advantage of as well. Okay, so I hope everybody is feeling great. Crit Walk says feel a little heavy, but good overall. That's what's up, man. Make sure you get out there and get that sun. I don't know if you're able to get some coconut water, but coconut water is great for you. If you ever come to Florida, we'll definitely take you on a trip down to get some coconuts or whatever. And I need to go get coconuts for my own actually. But yes, so basically, yeah, get out there, get in the trees, ground them trees, ground yourself, like actually sit on the ground, because that's actually grounding as well too. Your root chakra is at the bottom of your spine. So when you sit on the ground, you're automatically grounding yourself. And there's also, things that you can buy to help ground yourself. I think I've showed you guys this before, but let me show y'all. Okay, this will help you guys a lot. I don't know why my Amazon shows in Spanish, but okay. Oh, okay, never mind anymore. Hold on, y'all. Where we at? Okay. You guys could buy grounding sheets. Okay. Now, I don't have grounding sheets, but I personally don't have a grounding sheet, but when I was a massage therapist, I told them to get a grounding sheet, and to get grounding sheets for the table, and also what was the other thing? A crystal. It was a crystal heating bed, which contains amethyst crystals, and the power. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's amethyst crystals that has red lights underneath it. So the red light pops up, and it goes through the amethyst crystals, and the amethyst crystals works through your whole body, and it grounds you, and it generates a feeling of just a sensation that you can't even explain. Like it feels really amazing. But that thing is like $1,000, so you don't need to get all that type of stuff. But this grounding sheets, I can definitely attest to these things really work, and they got good reviews as well too. You get you some grounding sheets. Now again, these go into your you can plug them into your your wall. It's only this one prong, so it goes into the ground plug. Okay, so you're not gonna get shocked or anything like that, so don't worry about it. Right, you just plug it into the ground plug into your wall, and this basically grounds your energy. It makes you feel like you are barefooted on earth, or you're hugging a tree at all times. Okay, either you can plug it into your wall, into the ground, or if you have a window, and if you don't trust the plug or whatever, you have a window, you go put it You go plug it in the ground. You plug it in the ground, and this will give you the same effect as well. So you guys can try that out, you know, just in case if you're feeling some type of way. Again, the clients said this helped them tremendously when they came to getting a massage, because, you know, some people can't calm down. Some people have trouble calming down their nervous system. And it makes sense because we live in a world that's, you know, that makes people that anxiety rules. You know, you got to do this, you got to do that. You can't do this, you can't do that. So this gives people anxiety because it's like, I'm not free to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're barely free to have a driver's license and drive around in this world. You feel me? So it is what it is. But that's why all this stuff is happening. So this world could be destroyed. Okay. All right. April says she has grounding sheets. That's what's up. Goddess Shirley says I sleep with amethyst crystal. Yeah, let's get it. Okay, so yeah, grounding sheets. This will help ground you instantaneously, y'all. I guarantee you. You can get grounding sheets or grounding mats, just like the goddess said. Grounding mats, okay, these will help you as well too. If you do yoga or if you do stretching, okay, same thing. Okay, they got it all over your bed. Again, these make you feel like you are literally walking on earth, you know, sitting on earth, sleeping on earth, sleeping on crystals. That's exactly what it makes you feel like. Okay, that's why shoes were invented, because shoes were invented to create a disharmonious balance between you and the earth, because you're supposed to have the soles of your feet on the earth. So, yes. So, you know what I'm saying? And this goes deep because we already know our thoughts, right? Our thoughts run our reality, rule our reality, controls the matrix. So if we're disconnected to the soul of the earth, you know what I'm saying? So now the earth is not receiving our thoughts. She's not receiving our thoughts via the soles of our feet. You know what I'm saying? So we're in disharmony with ourselves, and we are in disharmony with the earth as well too. So that's another reason why shoes were invented. And not to mention, shoes cause inflammation. They cause your toes to squeeze in, so you don't have no balance. You know, just like your hands. You see your hands. Your feet are supposed to be like that as well too, to the point that you can open them up and stretch them up. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you balance. It gives you more versatility. Makes you be able more versatile. Okay. So yeah, grounding sheets, grounding mats, this will help you tremendously in that sense. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to take a chance at that. All right. But let's see what's going on around the world, y'all. Let's see what's going on around the world. There we go. Let's see what's up around the world, y'all. Look, Greece. We got the two suns in Greece. The emerald sun has that emerald sun and that white sun. There we go. Here's that green light, boy. This was not no Canada. This was in Florida. I posted this video. This was in Florida. It's that emerald light. That's that green screen of illusion right there, baby. That is that green screen of illusion. Okay? That's rewriting this reality. That is rewriting this reality. That's the master projector right there. That is a master projector. There will be signs in the sky, y'all. I'm telling you guys, we're close to this event, y'all. Y'all have no idea. We're really, really close to this event. Like this shift is here. There will be signs in the sky. That's why they told y'all, don't look up. Don't look up. Okay? They told you guys, don't look up, because they don't want you to look up. Oh, by the way, y'all, hold on. Okay. So I went in last night and I updated my Etsy. Okay. I updated my Etsy because a lot of people were saying they were finding it hard to see things. All right. I also put some new pieces on there as well too. All right. So now you can literally, it's very easy. Okay. And I put some videos on how to decode your natal chart. Okay. Only $12. You go check it out and it will give you a deep dive into how to figure out your natal chart, your sun, moon, your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Very, very simple, very basic video. It goes deep into it. You know, I do Reiki sessions, dream decoding analysis, the Cosmic Code course 2, y'all. Okay, the Cosmic Code course 2 is here. I changed the font and everything so you guys can really see it. It's available. You guys know what we do here. Get in the Cosmic Code course 2. Gratitude and abundance for the ones that have joined already. I'm excited. Okay, we're gonna send you some things in the email. I got the emails of the people who signed up through Etsy in the first place. But yes, get into the course, y'all. June 30th is when classes start. So yeah, you got about 46 days. All right, 46 more days. All right, I'm excited for this. So get in the course. But yeah, made it easier for you guys. Okay, made it easier for you guys, for the ones who are looking for the decodings and all that. All right, and I also put again new pieces up there, so check it out because I'm trying to get some pictures and get married before the world ends. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Beyonce told me to put a ring on it. I put a ring on it, and now I gotta follow through. So yeah, help your boy out and let's get it. But yes, Cosmic Code course 2. Cosmic Code course 2, June 30th. I'm excited. Which is 36. And that's okay. That's yeah. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's go see what's going on. Wow, look at this. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Now so this is again, look, I don't know if you guys are seeing the colors within the skies. You guys see the colors in the clouds, y'all. These are I'm telling y'all, these are different clouds. These clouds they got rainbow colors in them. You can see like the purple, the teal, and I said the color teal is trending right now. My God, I said that the color teal is trending right now, and that's why you saw Shabuzi wearing it. It's funny because I'm not even gonna get into it, but yes, here we go. Look at the colors. It looks like there's a fire in the sky. I see purple, I see red, I see yellow, I see all kinds of colors. I see all kinds of colors in the sky. I don't know if you see it. And then again, this huge spherical thing with the light underneath it. That is no sun. That is no sun. Is we invited to the wedding? Yes, of course. Of course y'all are. I might do it. What's it called? I might do it live. I know what I'm saying. It's funny because here's the thing, y'all. I'm not. I don't know, man. All right, let's go. See, I made a video yesterday. About this thing over here. How this thing actually used to be more spherical. It used to be more spherical. Now it's warped. And now you can clearly see the ring over it now. Y'all see that? You see, because again, the sun, it's in a track. It lies in a track. The sun is a track. Okay? That's why we all used to have 8 tracks back in the day. 8 tracks. Okay? Because the sun goes in the 8 track. Now, this is the bigger sun that's connected to the 8 track. This is the plug. This is the dock. That's why you have a doctor. Okay? Because a doctor is supposed to heal, you know. Well, not these 83 doctors, you know what I'm saying? But this doctor over here, this doctor heals. Now it's connected to our doc. That's why you see this stuff coming. I told you, you about to see what the sky really looks like. This is not what our sky looks like. This is the illusion. The illusion is getting ready to break down. Okay. You see the melanated doctor? Let's get it, baby. You see, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. I'm gonna let y'all know. You guys are our family. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't have no friends. I only have my family as friends. That's it. I have no everyone that I grew up with, y'all, I don't resonate with them. You know what, y'all? I was talking to my goddess the other night. Every person, every friend that I ever made, right? It was a decoding of the future that was to come. It was the decoding of the future that was to come. So all my best friends that I had in my childhood, I could decode them now and see how it's manifested in my life to this very day, and even ongoing. You can't make this stuff up. Yes. So that's why I told you everything is a direct reflection of the universe, past, present, and future. That's why I'm able to connect all these things together for you guys. Past, present, and future, because it all exists, the here and the now. You know what I'm saying? I had a best friend named Bill E, right? And then what I have been talking about, I said one of the names that's going to become relevant and viral is Bill or Billy. Why? Because they are getting billed. They are getting billed for their injustice. And if you look at when you look at the word bill, it's be ill. And what's happening right now, right? They're getting ill. The celebrities are, you know what I'm saying? These celebrities are hiding underground. The Domino's pizza man, the Domino's owner, the Domino's CEO just sold his freaking huge mansion. What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So the fact of the matter is, like, they all told me, right? It's the universe, and I could even go deeper into it, but there's no need to, because I understand what the universe, the message that I'm carrying from the universe. I truly understand it now. I see it really very, very amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, and then this is exactly what I'm showing you guys too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all been a grand game. That's all this has been, a grand game. Okay. And now the game is coming to an end, or it's shifting. The vibration is shifting. But let's continue. Let's get it. You see? Okay. You see, let's see. Okay. And then, right, Billy, right? Bill, right? And then, yeah, they get in the Billy Club. And one of the things that they love to do is play golf, right? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Billy, my best friend Billy, my ex-best friend Billy, right? We used to call him Tommy Pickle. What games do celebrities play? Pickleball. Pickleball, right? Now, why that's relevant is because when you look at the word pickle, it's dick. When you break it down, it's dick L. When you flip that P, it's the dick of L. Why? Because God is a dick. God is a dick. That's why people are seeing these mushroom clouds right now. All these mushroom clouds. God is a dick. God is a mushroom. Okay? You see what I'm saying? We call him so Tommy Pickle. All these celebrities are playing pickleball because they're getting picked by L. They're getting picked off by L. L is God. They are getting picked off by L. Pickleball. That's why when you look at a cat, if you see a cat go crazy over a pickle or cucumber, that's why. You get it? That's why cats, which cats are the highest animals, right? The highest animals. They are the gatekeepers. They are literally the soul. Because a woman, right? Your private part, we call it a cat or a fish. It's literally the portal. So cat are the highest animal. That's why I told you Anubis is a cat and a dog. That is cat dog, because the cat is the god. If you look at movies, they use cats for portals. Black cats specifically. Because the black woman is the portal. She is the mother. You know what I'm saying? So now it's the fact that the matter is that this is like deep decoding on a whole nother level. So that's why, I hope you guys can keep up and, see what we're picking up here. That's why I want you guys to join the course, because we go into deep discussions like this and there's not enough time to talk about it here, or, just to pick up the questions and see what people are saying. That's what the course is for. So get in that course, man. Beautiful things are happening. Great things. This is cosmic. That's what I've been telling y'all. This is cosmic intelligence coming back online. Cosmic intelligence coming back online. We're all gonna know this stuff. We're all gonna know this stuff. This is what telepathy is gonna come into being for. This is what these solar flares are doing, charging up the magnetic field of the earth, which in turn is charging the ley lines, and the ley lines are connected down to the whole grid of the earth. So when you get on that ground, you're connecting with higher intelligence. You're connecting with higher knowledge, and this is coming into the soles of your feet. That's why I be telling y'all, go get grounded. Go get grounded. Because again, as the earth is grounding, is shaking up, this is directly reflecting inside of you, your earth, your heart, because you are her. She is you. All right, let's get it. Beautiful time to be alive, y'all. Let's get it. Beautiful, beautiful time to be alive, man. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's funny. Everybody looking up now, y'all. Everybody looking up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was one of the ones who started that movement, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of the ones who started the movement about looking up. Now, like, so many people are taking pictures of the video of the sky. So many people. It is funny because when we be out in public, my goddess and I, my daughter, whatever, we be out in public, we be looking at the sky all the time. And whenever we be looking at it, people just be looking at us like we're weird. Like the stares that we get, well, first of all, those people, they don't know nothing. They're not high vibrational in the first place. But those people just be looking at us like we're weird. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are you looking at? And they can't see what we're looking at. Because I told you, not everybody can see that. Not everybody can see what we can see. You have to have a special kind of eye, or a trained eye, just like anybody, right? If you go do a job and you've been doing a job for upteen amount of years, right? And someone new comes in and starts looking at your job, they're not going to know how to do it as well as you. They're not going to know how to see it as well as you. But the fact of the matter is, so you mean to tell me you're 40 years old, 50 years old, you never look up in the sky? You don't see the sky changing? You don't see how low these clouds have been as of late? You don't see how close these stars have been as of late? You don't see the majestic new colors that the sky has been giving off as of late? You don't feel that tremendous, magnificent heat that the sun been giving off as of late? You don't see all those different type of suns that people been showing off as of late? You really tell me you don't see these things? Okay. Yeah, you're definitely an NPC. How does this happen, boy? A tornado in the UK. A tornado in the UK. Now, again, we talked about the esoteric, the metaphysical connection of the tornado. This is the breath of God coming down below. Okay? That's why it's a funnel. So something above is coming down below. This is the breath of God. And it's talking to the UK. The Tor. The Tor is the heart. It's the toroid. Let's go. Boy, all over the place, man. Again, this is tornadoes. The tornadoes are connecting something from above down below. All right. Even though it looks like what's it called? Destruction. Even though it looks like destruction, but this is creating something else. This is creating something else as well, too. As above, so below. All right. Let's go. There we go. New life. Okay. Comets coming in. New energy, new life. Remember? Okay, I'm not remember, but think about, whenever you want to impregnate a woman, you want to give her a new life. You want to give her a new seed. Okay. Again, this is the heavens, the heavenly Father coming into the earthly mother, seeding new life, new energy, new information. That's why it's called ETs. Comet. Like, people are commenting, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's ET, come extraterrestrial. The extraterrestrial, this is the genes that are coming in. Okay. These things are signs of great change that is to come. Remember, this was the comets were the ones that got rid of the dinosaurs, that killed off the dinosaurs, which I broke down what dinosaurs is. Dinosaurs is die now source. So it was basically, it's die now source. Well, who's the source? Well, we are the source. We just basically killed it. That's why it goes in hand with, the erasure of Black history. You see what I'm saying? Dinosaurs disappeared just like Black history. So you learn to put two and two together. And they change their name dinosaurs. They changed the name from dragons to dinosaurs because they didn't want you to know that, the dragons and dinosaurs are the same thing. All right. And dragons is a metaphor for the oldest and most wisest people, the most ancient race, which we are. You see what I'm saying? So all of these are allegories. I'm not saying dragons are not real. Dragons are very much real. Very much real, because the fact of the matter is they wouldn't even dare to create something like that if dragons were not real. All these animals are very much real, because why? Any and everything exists. As long as your mind can create it, it exists. Remember, y'all, we're in a cosmic video game. A lot of these things that we create in our reality, in our mind, they don't manifest in this reality. But they do exist. They do exist in the shadow world. I'm telling you guys. And that's what's merging in right now. This is the shadow world is what's merging in right now. So this is the chaos. This is peace before chaos. This is the calm before the storm, because there's definitely going to be a storm. That's why you see all these storms acting up right now. And there's going to be an even bigger storm. Look at that. Wow. Y'all see that? That is crazy. Look. In Ed, baby. We are in the Ed times, baby. Let's get it. Oh shoot. Yo, that's crazy. Cause I seen the house. Oh shoot. I seen that house that, dang, I saved it on TikTok. I think I removed it. But I seen that house that got hit by lightning. The whole roof is gone, y'all. Let me see if they show it here. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh, there it is.
Lightning strike destroys beautiful Fort Worth home.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Basically, I guess the thunderstorms, the lightning strike hit the tip of our house up at the very top. That caught the whole house on fire. So literally all of the upper level of our house is just basically all gone.
Damn. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's crazy. That is powerful. Yo, lightning is nothing to play with, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like when lightning hits a house, man. That's just crazy. But yeah, man, it's the atmosphere is getting more charged up. The atmosphere is getting more charged up, y'all. Remember how the Flash got his powers. Remember how the Flash got his powers. He got struck by lightning. Okay? Because I told, what's it called? Let's go. And then remember black lightning. You have what's called black lightning, which is plasma. Plasma is black lightning. Because the purple sun is the black sun. The purple sun is the black sun. Here's the name Shah. Told y'all. China just getting whooped all day, every day, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, man, these things come out of nowhere too. These storms, they come out of nowhere. Like they don't get no warnings or anything. Yeah, 56, 65, 95, 59. Do y'all see the pattern yet? Are y'all catching the patterns? You guys don't notice the patterns? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's how you know Earth is just one big playground for some huge beings. Cause what the helly? Cause look at this, y'all. This is like it's like putting your toys in the bath. It's like God putting his toys in the bathtub. That's literally what this is. It's like God is like, all right, y'all, we gonna take a bath today, y'all ninjas. Y'all know what I'm saying? we gonna take a nice little warm bath today. Throw all your toys in that. No, those are not your toys. Those are my toys. I gave you the ability to make them. You know, I gave you the earth that you live on. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna drown my toys. And this is literally what God is saying. This is literally today we're gonna throw a tornado in Oklahoma today because Oklahoma's for me. You know, my people used to live there. They don't live there no more. So we're just going to throw some tornadoes, you know, to just clean up Oklahoma. This is literally, y'all kid, this is nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I told y'all. That's why they had to lie to you guys and told y'all that they control the weather. Okay, they control the weather. Why aren't they doing anything to stop this? Why aren't they doing anything to stop this? And this is happening over and over and over and over and over again in these same places. Is that a snake? Wow. Oh, that's a Toyota. That junk gonna run forever, boy. That thing is gonna be forever. You see, y'all. You see. There's so much wonder and so much magic in the world, because these things that I show you guys, we're supposed to see this. Think about that. A rainbow's happening in the middle of nowhere, but there's still somebody there to take a picture of it, to take a video of it so you can see it. See what I'm saying? This is cloud seeding. Well, cloud seeding is not what you think it is. Cloud seeding is not what you think it is. Okay. In fact, a cloud is like your mind. We've expressed this before. We talked about this. The cloud is like your mind. So when you see if you see a rainbow in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? It's somewhere over the rainbow. You got to be somewhere over the rainbow. Just like what's it called when it comes to and I totally lost my train of thought. Hold on, I'm trying to think about yeah, so like when you see the plasma, right? The plasma or the light or the lightning in the sky, it's charging up the clouds. Lightning is literally what it is. It's enlightenment. This is charged particles. This is literally intelligence, higher intelligence coming in. That's why when you have a bright idea, a new idea, a great idea, you get a spark. You get or just like, that the little light bulb that comes over your head. That's lightning. That's enlightenment. Lightning. Light in G. And the G is the G code within you. So this enlightenment. So the earth is getting charged right now by these charged particles, these charged clusters, these plasma energy that's coming in. So this is what it's doing, is it's waking up the intelligence of the earth, excuse me. So it's waking up the intelligence of the earth. This earth is like, okay, oh snap. This shit going on over here. All right, let me send a flood over there. What the hell? What the hell was that? Why I snapped and that thing glitched. Okay, so the earth is waking up. It's like, okay, something's going on over there. All right, let me send a tornado over there. All right, Let me send an earthquake over here. All right. Let me send a hurricane over here. Let me send a tsunami over here. This is waking up the intelligence of the planet because of the imbalance that has been on the earth. All the things that have been happening on the earth without her permission, right? All the killings, everything that has taken place on the earth that is not in harmony with the earth is being removed. If you're not in the if you're not going to be in a high vibrational state, if you're not going to be wanting to work in harmony with us, the owners of the earth, the indigenous people of the earth, the custodians of the earth, the keepers of the earth, you will not be here, because it's all about frequency. It's all about vibration. You see what I'm saying? Because we're coming back into power. And now the shift is here. So this is the great cleanup that the planet is going through right now. So this is the cloud. So cloud seeding is God seeding the cloud. Yes, because what happens, right? When the cloud gets seeded with lightning, with information, right? This rains into the earth, which is Ra-en. Ra-en. And rain is power. It's ruler. It's ruling. Okay, so something is coming in and it's seeping into the soil of the earth. So when it seeps into the soil of the earth, this gets redistributed back to you, back into your souls, back into our energy, back into our pores, back into our skin. And you see what's happening with the planet right now. The planet is not becoming more stupider. People are waking up. People are waking up to the illusion. People are waking up. This has been a game. This has been a matrix. This has been a laugh. To think that you can keep us under wraps. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling you. This has all been a game, because now God is like, all right, now it's time to shower them. It's time to water them. It's time to grow them. That's why all these lights are in the atmosphere, because different lights act differently upon different people. And we are plants. So plants need growth, right? So different lights are in the atmosphere to cause us to grow. We're about to be the giants again, y'all. The giants are coming back. Okay? The giants are coming back. Because we already know, right? There's plenty of books, plenty of just stories about, people meeting these giant beings, right? Whether it be Olaf Jensen and the smoky god, going into the North Pole and in the Earth, which is basically the same story as Admiral Byrd. Basically the same story as Admiral Byrd. Okay, going into the inner Earth and meeting a group of giants. Okay, matter of fact, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hey, Chat. So in the book, The Smoky God, with Olaf Jensen, okay, where the group of giants that he met in the inner Earth. Can you elaborate on these giants, please? What did he say about these giants and their spiritual capabilities and how intelligent they were?
In The Smoky God by Willis George Emerson, Olaf Jansen describes encountering a civilization of giants within the earth. These beings are said to be around 12 feet tall and possess incredible spiritual capabilities and intelligence. They are portrayed as living in harmony with nature and having advanced technologies, such as a form of electricity and transportation systems. The giants are depicted as peaceful, spiritually evolved beings who live much longer than humans on the surface. Their society is marked by wisdom and a deep connection to the natural and spiritual worlds. If you'd like, we can explore more about their spiritual practices or any other specific aspect of the book.
Okay, what are their spiritual practices?
In The Smoky God, the giants' spiritual practices are described as deeply connected to nature and higher consciousness. They are portrayed as living in harmony with the earth and possessing advanced spiritual knowledge. Some of their practices include meditation and healing. The giants are said to engage in meditative practices that align their energies with the Earth's and the cosmos. This connection allows them to achieve a higher state of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. Energy manipulation. They have an advanced understanding of energy and can manipulate it for healing and other purposes. This includes the use of natural elements and possibly orgone-like energy. Telepathy and communication. The giants are believed to possess the ability to communicate telepathically. This suggests a high level of mental and spiritual development, enabling them to connect with each other and other beings on a deeper level. Living in harmony, their society is depicted as being in perfect harmony with nature, indicating a spiritual philosophy that values balance, peace, and respect for all life forms. Overall, the giants in the story are portrayed as highly evolved beings who have mastered spiritual and mental disciplines, living in a utopian society within the earth. If you'd like to delve deeper into any specific aspect, just let me know.
No, thank you. You see? Now, you see? You heard what he said, orgone energy. See, I told you, everything is in our DNA. How did I start doing this without even knowing about this, right? How did I start doing this without even knowing about this, right? And I didn't even watch anybody. I just bought the epoxy stuff and I just started doing it myself to see where I would be. You know what I'm saying? And in a few years, here I am making some amazing pieces I don't even see nobody else creating. The type of pieces that nobody else is creating. You see what I'm saying? So the fact of the matter is, this is ancient stuff. Now, the funny thing is, right, they talk about the giants, but they will never tell you the attributes of the giants. Watch this. Okay? Because that's the most important thing, right? Because whenever you get stopped by the police, right? Don't they ask you, oh, was he black? And they ask you that? Oh, was he black, 6 foot tall? You know what I'm saying? Was he that? You know, did he like lock? You know what I'm saying? He was black, right? Wasn't he? But for some reason, these people, they never give the description of the giants. All they say is they were 12 feet tall. And let's listen. Hold on. Hey, chat. So in the Smoky God, right? Olaf Jensen meeting the giants. Did he say what characteristics or attributes that the giants gave off? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Did he go into detail on what the attributes of the giants were? Like if they were white, if they were black, you know what I'm saying?
In the Smoky God, Olaf Jansen describes the giants as having fair skin and being around 12 feet tall. He mentions that they have a peaceful demeanor and are highly intelligent, with advanced spiritual and technological knowledge. However, he doesn't provide detailed descriptions of their specific ethnic characteristics like skin color variations beyond fair skin. If you need more information on any other aspects, feel free to ask.
Okay, and this is why it's funny. And the reason why it's funny, is because of this. Because his name is Olaf Johnson, like Olaf. Because it's a joke. It's a joke. It's funny because they're not fair. It's a lie because the what's it called? Because again, I told you AI lies too. You got to know how to catch AI through the lies. Because again, they're not going to tell you that these beings are melanated. They will never tell you that. Okay, because again, that's what they're programmed to do. That's what AI is programmed to do. Because this is not our AI. We don't do stuff like this. Now, let me see. Hold on. So it's Olaf Jensen because it's a laugh. It's funny. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because they're not that. They're actually melanated beings. Now, hold on. Let me see. So let me ask you a question. Would the story of Olaf Jensen in comparison to, meeting these giants, would that be the same story as Admiral Byrd, going in and meeting a race of, highly intelligent beings in there as well, right? That would be like the same correlation between that.
Yes, there are definite similarities between Olaf Jansen's account in The Smoky God and Admiral Richard E. Byrd's alleged experiences. Both stories involve encounters with advanced beings in hidden realms beneath the Earth's surface. Key similarities include 1. Advanced beings. In both narratives, the explorers encounter highly intelligent and spiritually advanced beings. These beings are often described as possessing knowledge and technology far beyond that of surface dwellers. 2. Inner Earth theories. Both stories contribute to the hollow Earth theory, which suggests that there are habitable regions within the Earth that house advanced civilizations.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
You're welcome. If you have
What's it called? Now, just like Miss I Don't Argue with Fools said, she's right. The word
the phrase "don't argue with fools" conveys
Wow.
the idea that
Come
engaging
on,
in
bro. I'm not talking to you. So what's it called? She said in the Bible, fair means black. Yes, this is correct. Okay. All right. Originally, all of majority of these words were originally black. They meant that. Okay. Anything that we called ourselves, we classified ourselves, it meant the term black or melanated or colored. You know what I'm saying? Because it showed that we have color to us. All right. It's only when they came around, they changed everything. Remember his story. They changed everything. They made black demonic, void of life, soulless. They made all the, you know what I'm saying? But yes, this is the reason why. Because if you look at the word, again, it's Solomon, right? In the Song of Solomon, if you look at the word Solomon, it's soul of man. Okay? Soul of man. Or the soul of the moon. Okay? Soul of the moon. But who is the soul of the moon? Well, it's the Lilith energy. It's the melanated woman energy. So that's why it's described as a black woman. That's why, right? Remember this was going viral a while ago. This black woman, this melanated woman that was found on the moon. Remember that? Remember this was going viral a while ago. Okay? They showed y'all that. And now again, I truly don't believe this is a real person. Okay? I truly believe this is not a real person. But they're just telling you, right, what's on the other side. What's on the other side, which is what's on the other side of the earth. What's on the other side, on the other side of the wall. Okay? Which is, again, it's our people. It's the energy of the melanated woman that's creating this reality. She is the creator, literally the creator. Okay. So that's why they told you right over here, the soul of man or solar moon, which is Sailor Moon, right, is a melanated woman, literally. Okay. All right. Let's continue with this. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it with this. Okay, so what else were we talking about? Let me get out of this. Okay. Let's see what we got here for y'all. Let's see what we got here for you guys. Man, I definitely feel it, y'all. I feel it for sure. Let me see. Oh, hold on.
We have breaking news right now. If you live in Florida, listen up, because state officials are now saying that ICE raids and mass deportations are, quote, the new normal in the state of Florida. So Larry Keith, the executive director of the State Board of
Remember Keith, right? Remember that?
Immigration Enforcement held a press conference today where he said that Operation Tidal Wave in Florida, which resulted in over 1,000 migrants being detained in about 5 days, is, quote, the new normal. And that apparently the federal government is going to try to do what they're doing in Florida to the rest of the country and deport as many people as possible. He said,
you see?
Quote, the techniques, the methods will be the standard that our brother and sister states apply in the effort. He showed off a 37-page document that is
37. See, I'm telling you, all these people are speaking in code. Okay? Because he said the new normal. Watch this. In quotation, new normal. New normal should probably give you 38. I mean, 38. 38. Look at that. The creator. The creator. The creator. The creator is deporting these people, is removing these people. I'm telling you, this is the new normal. Make it like, this is the new normal. You see that? Let's see what new normal is. No, was it new normal? No, not new normal. Tidal waves. Tidal wave. Here's that number that we decode. We like, right? Here's 30, here's 13. I said 13, 31 is going to become prevalent as well too. I decoded the goddess yesterday. She is a 13 zodiac, the officious zodiac, which is again, the 13 zodiac. It's a serpent bearer. It's officious. So literally telling you the serpent bearer, right? Because the serpent would be the Lilith energy, the Kundalini energy. So the serpent bearer would be the melanated woman, the creator. She is the creator, which is a spirit, which is the goddess energy. And that's what her name means. Her name means goddess. Her name Tia means God is. So literally telling you God is creating these tidal waves, these mass deportations. Now you may think it's ICE that's really doing it. ICE is, ICE is giving you the part or giving you the illusion that they are the one doing this, but it's actually happening by the creator. Y'all be hearing them sirens. I've been telling y'all be hearing them sirens. This happening by the creator. So all these people, they speak in code. That's why they got millions of followers. They're just giving little scripts here and there to do. You feel me? Why do you think all these people know? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody, because there's only a certain amount of people that really only, know what's really going on around here. Everything else is just a circus act. Everything is really a circus act. Y'all really have no idea, man. But then again, y'all do have an idea.
That is the Florida blueprint to mass deportations. So get ready, folks. This will happen across America, and I will keep you updated as far as raids and individuals getting potentially detained and deported. But apparently...
You hear that? And what animal you hit with raid? You see what I'm saying? So here's the crazy thing, right? The animal you hit with raid is cockroaches. But cockroaches are melanated. They're melanated. And cockroaches are just about one of the only bugs that can survive through what's called the radiation. I hope y'all understand that. This is deep. That was deep. I'm not going to go into semantics or anything like that, but I hope y'all understand what I just said. That's why they have them raid cockroach commercials. They're getting raided in. They're getting raided, y'all. Why do you think it's been foggy all around the world? Why do you think it's been misty all around the world? Why do you think Ash from Pokemon, one of his best friends is Misty? And his other friend is Brock. B-Rock. B-Ra. You know what I'm saying? This is the raid. Do you feel me? Let me see. Yeah. This is the T of L. This is the T of L. That's why the melanated women have been saying, girl, what's the T? What's the T? Tell me what the T. Tell me what Planet X is doing. Hold on. Tell me what Planet X is doing. Tell me what the two suns is doing, because that's what really matters. Tell me what the two suns is doing. What's the T? That's why y'all come out here. Y'all want to know what the T is, what's going on around the world. This is the T of L. That's why you see the sky looking teal right now. And that teal color is trending. You can't make this stuff up. And look, my God has just made this teal little. Look at it. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at that. See what I'm saying? It's a T of L. So yes, so like I said, they're not doing this. This is the creator that's doing this. This is much greater than them, because the fact of the matter is they had a chance and they never did it. They had a chance to leave. Remember, y'all, they were contracted. The 400, you want to say 400 years, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's a game. Okay. But they were contracted. Everything that's why they make us sign contracts with them. That's why they make us sign contracts with them, because they were contracted as well. You feel me? It was a spiritual contract. Okay. So the contract is done. Now the creator is doing the thing. Remember, God promised us. God promised us. So please believe me. Let's go.
Y'all ready for this big shift that's getting ready to happen in the world? I'm ready. I know I'm ready. And it's coming. This big, powerful shift that's getting ready to happen. President Donald Trump is the main reason for this powerful shift that's getting ready to happen. Abundance. Y'all get ready. Get ready for the power.
First of all, Trump is just a puppet. Trump is just a puppet. He is being played by the creed. When I tell you that these people are puppets, y'all, these people are being played by the creator. They are on automatic algorithms. Okay? They are on automatic algorithm. Meaning they are coded to do specific things. You ever seen people who do the same thing over and over again, or they have ADHD? You know what I'm saying? These type of things. This is the algorithm. They're on the algorithm. They have to go somewhere. They have to go to a meeting. They don't know why, but they have to do it. You see what I'm saying? This is the algorithm programming. This is how you can tell. This is how you can tell what an NPC is. And I didn't know this, but I grew up with an NPC. Well, one of my other friends, right? And they can show you this. Like every time we went going somewhere, he would always say, "Oh, I got my keys. I got this." I said, "Why do you got to do that all the time?" I don't know, man. I just got to do it. I just got to do it. But that's the program showing you in real time that was a program showing me in real time that he was an NPC. And at that time, I didn't get the concept. I didn't grasp the concept. Because I'm telling y'all, we're in a real live video game. Believe it or not, we are literally in a real live video game. The creator is using the Jedi mind control. Yeah, like this again, because these people don't know what's going on. They're just being used by the creator.
Shift that's going to happen, and everybody's going to be happy. And Donald Trump has a big part of this big shift that is getting ready to happen. So I just want you guys. Me and my twin sister, we've been on this. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we've been on this journey for a while now regarding. And it's finally happening, man. We have been telling people we really don't want to say it because we don't want to. I am so ready for this shift. And you guys, I know a lot of you guys may know what we're talking about. And then there are also some people that don't know what we're talking about. But you know what? For the ones that's kind of lost, just know that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and what Michael Jackson wonderful time to be alive. JFK said it, and who else said it? President Donald Trump. I was going to say Trump. Yeah. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. And what a wonderful time to be alive. Yes.
I be telling y'all what a wonderful time to be alive. The shift is here. Everything is shifting out. I'm telling you. Everything is shifting. Everything is shifting. Let me see. Let me see.
Things are getting a bit tad crazy here. I've been contacted by more people claiming to, have links to the Pentagon and that the Anunnaki are not coming, but it's all Satan's plan. These UFOs are demons. They're trying to trick us. They take many forms. They manifest physically into this craft, and that's what we're seeing because the end times are coming. Rapture is coming. The apocalypse, the end of the world, and it's all about saving souls at the moment. It's absolutely mind-boggling, and they're saying that this group with links to the Pentagon called the Collins Elite, which Nick Redfern.
It's funny. It's funny. He just talked about. He said something about the Collins Elite.
And they're saying that this group with links to the Pentagon called the Collins Elite, which Nick Redfern first.
The Collins Elite, and I posted a video yesterday. Look what happened to, where's it at?
This right here.
This right here is in Atlanta. This not Atlanta, Georgia, but this is in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia. This is Collins, Georgia. Crazy. I made a video about Collins, Georgia getting hit and the bridge getting wiped out. And then I come across my feed. I see this guy talking about the Collins Elite. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. But you see what I'm saying? The shift is here. The shift is here. Okay. And all of this, what's going on in the world right now is a distraction for what's happening. Because I told you, everything that's happening is happening within. Everything that is happening within. It's not without, it's within. You just see a reflection of it that's happening without, but it's happening within. The change, the beautiful change that's happening within us, that's happening, it's within. Okay, let's see.
The world 3 times before, and we're about to do it again. Hopi are one of the oldest known tribes in North America. They're located in Arizona to this day. They call themselves people and the keepers of this prophecy. The Hopi even know how the world ended the other 3 times. The first time it was from fire, so probably a solar flare or an asteroid like the dinosaurs. The second time was the Ice Age, so the Ice Age. The third time would have been from a global flood like Noah's flood or Atlantis sinking. How they know this, I don't know. Hopi people claim that each time there would be a few survivors to restart humanity. Why were the Hopi chosen to remember all the past events and carry on these warnings? Well, probably because the rest of us can't even remember our own passwords, let alone planetary cycles. So the Hopi went to the U.S. government to try and tell them the 9 signs to look out for before the world comes to an end. And the U.S. government said, shh, you're ruining the vibe, dude. Like, chill out. It took 40 years until they could speak at the UN and tell them the 9 signs of the prophecy being fulfilled. What got me is some people are saying it's a little bit too late, that we've already had 8 signs fulfilled of the 9. Honestly, some people are saying the 9th sign has already showed up right there on your screen.
The 9th sign. Let's look at it. Let's listen to ChatGPT and the 9 signs. Yo, chat. What are the 9 signs that the Hopi prophecy have stated that when you see that, then it is the end of the world? What are the 9 signs? Oh no, hold on.
Things are getting a bit tad crazy here. I've been contacted.
In astrology, the number 9 can be associated with Sagittarius, the 9th sign of the zodiac. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter.
Y'all not here. Hold on. Y'all can't hear that, right? Y'all can't hear that. Y'all can't hear chat? It's not picking up in my thing. Is ChatGPT coming up for you guys? I'm not seeing it show up in the video, in the For some reason, it's not showing up. Can y'all hear that? For some reason. So when I ask ChatGPT to read you guys, you can't hear that. What is going on, boy? Yo, chat, say something.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Okay, cool. All right, so what are the 9 signs that the Hopi have stated that when you see these signs, then the end of the world is here? Please give us these 9 signs and elaborate on them.
The Hopi prophecies include 9 specific signs that signal the end of the current world or cycle. Here's a brief overview. The coming of white-skinned men. These men would take lands that are not theirs and strike their enemies with thunder. 2, spinning wheels filled with voices. This refers to the arrival of pioneers in their covered wagons. 3, a strange beast like a buffalo but with great long horns. This is often interpreted as cattle brought by settlers. 4, the land will be crossed by snakes of iron. This symbolizes the railroads. 5, the land shall be crisscrossed by a giant spider's web. Many believe this points to the power lines and telephone lines that span the continent. 6, the land shall be crisscrossed with rivers of stone that make pictures in the sun. This likely refers to highways and roads. 7, you will hear of the sea turning black and many living things dying because of it. This is seen as an indication of oil spills and environmental disasters. 8, you will see many youth who wear their hair long like my people come and join the tribal nations to learn their ways and wisdom. This reflects the counterculture movements and the return of many to indigenous ways. 9, a dwelling place in the heavens, above the earth that shall fall with a great crash. This has been interpreted as a space station or satellite falling to earth. These signs are meant to be warnings of a time of great change and upheaval, urging people to live in harmony with the earth and each other.
There you go. So, yeah, it looks like that you guys did just see the 9th sign, because they've been talking about this. They've been talking about the space station. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's see. A planned It says a planned deorbit. Look, here's the Ed right there. A planned deorbit of an artificial satellite back to Earth, which can be result of orbital decay. He is decay, right? Because they're, you know what I'm saying? Because they're unkaying the sun, which is decay. The letter D and the K, but also decay to like decayed flour, decayed candy, decayed food. You know what I'm saying? So because they're unkaying the sun, because the sun is not shining no more. There we go. Which can be a result of the orbital decay or intentional maneuver. For example, the International Space Station is scheduled to deorbit in 2030 and will fall into the South Pacific Ocean uninhabited. Debris from the ISS, which is the CIS. You see the CIS, the ISIS, right? As well as other spacecraft can be expected to re-enter atmosphere and either burn up, survive re-entry, or as fragment debris. So this is what you see right now. All these things. Remember when I showed you guys the video of Stephen Burns saying all these satellites? He says about 5 or 6 satellites are falling to Earth every day. And there's 8,000 satellites. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hold on. So chat. So there are, I've been told there are about 8,000 satellites orbiting the Earth. Is this correct?
As of May 20.
Go ahead. What? How many satellites are orbiting the Earth?
As of May 2025, there are approximately 10,000 active satellites orbiting Earth. This number has grown significantly over the past decade due to the rapid expansion of satellite networks.
Okay, so let's just say you have about 5 or 6 satellites falling to Earth every single day. How long will it take until all the satellites fall out of the sky?
If we assume 5 or 6 satellites fall to Earth every day, and there are approximately 10,000 satellites currently in orbit, we can calculate how long it would take for all of them to fall. Number of satellites falling per day, 5 to 6. Total satellites, 10,000. Using an average rate, time is equal to the total satellites falling per day. If we take the top rate of 5.5, we get 1,818 days. It would be about 1,800 days. If we take the top rate of 6, we get about 1,667 days. So it would take approximately 1,618 days. However, if we take the top rate of 6, we get approximately 1,667 days. This would be roughly 1,667 to 1,818 days, which is about 4.6 to 5 years. However, in reality, new satellites are constantly being launched, so the total number
all right. You don't need to, you see what I'm saying? Always trying to make the situation better. Always, instead of realizing this shit is over. Always trying to make the situation better instead of realizing that this thing is over. You feel me? So literally saying, right? So Stephen Byrne says there's about 8,000 satellites and you have 5 or 6 falling to Earth every single day. So literally, and then you have no idea with the solar storms intensifying, right? The plasma storms intensifying. This can actually knock out even more satellites out of the Earth. Now, remember, I broke down what satellite is. Satellite is basically, it's our energy. These are our energy stuck. It's basically pieces of ourself that's stuck up there. Sat L, light. Sat the light of L. You get it? Sat that light of L, which is the light of God, which again, we are the light beings. So the more light that we accumulate, that we access, the more pieces of ourselves we get, the more energy that we get. That's why a lot of you guys right now, right, with this whole shift, you guys are probably experiencing a lot high amounts of energy. Even with about 4-6 hours of sleep, you probably feel like you're on like 10-12 cups of coffee. Okay, because I told this is, see, this is there's a point in time we're not gonna have no sleep, because sleep is only for the dead. That's why only the dead sleep. We are living beings. We are infinite beings. We don't need sleep. Sleep is really only for the dead. Okay, and that's the ed right there. You feel me? So the fact of the matter is, so this basically said, look, orbital decay, orbit Leo. Look at this. Leo. Isn't that the name of the Pope? You see, spacecraft in low orbit, Leo. So this is telling you that the spacecraft, the mothership is in low orbit. It is here because this has to do with the Pope. You can't make this stuff up. So the Pope, it's here, baby. This is going to happen. This is literally going to happen. Nobody knows the time, the day, or the hour, but this is happening all the time. All the time. So yes, just like that song says, hold on. This song right here. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's look at this song says, see? This song right here. Look at the number 14. Wow, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. See, it says no sleep, black bones. Okay, you see, let me see, let's see what black bones gives us. See, no sleep, because why? We're in the age of enlightenment. You see, the black bone gives you 33. Okay, see, no sleep for us, baby. Okay, and it's a double entendre because the black bones has to do with the kundalini energy, the black goo, the dark goo energy that's rising up. Okay, that's rising up and giving us energy. All right, because this is seeping into our bones, because our bones are getting stronger too. Let me see. But Black, literally telling you again, no sleep. That's why people aren't sleeping. People aren't sleeping. No sleep. Look at that, happening fast too. See, happening fast. No sleep, baby.
Reflecting how I spend my days. No longer second guessing all of the steps I take. Jack over me, I'm good. Trust my instincts, I move.
See?
I'm so unstoppable.
Jack cover me, we good, baby.
All of a sudden. Wanting this be like Sonic. I'ma be so iconic. Thanks for understanding. Standing. Till all my wrist is flooded. Me, I go just keep walking.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday. No sleep. Hustle from Monday to Sunday. See, this is enlightenment coming in Monday through Sunday. Okay, you see her. Here she is dancing in a divine feminine energy, the snake energy, the Kundalini energy, the Lilith energy, the divine melanated woman's energy that they told y'all to hide. This is the enlightenment that's coming in. All right. Remember, this had always been a patriarchy world. Now you have the matriarchy coming in to balance things out. This is the Sphinx this is the Sphinx, which is the Virgo and the Leo. We talked about that briefly, which is actually, the Pope. And I just showed y'all the Leo, the satellite, the Leo is in a low orbit. And it's funny because when I was growing up, another good friend that I grew up with was Nilo, which is in low. In low, the sun is in low. And then Ni is short for Nibiru. Nibiru is low. Nilo. And Nilo was in 83, but he was good at basketball. He was a great basketball player. So the Nilo, hitting all the shots. Nibiru is here. You feel me? But yeah.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
See, look at that.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday. Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
Reflection on all the things I do. I'm a magic, anybody can they tell me something with me I know before reflection.
And that's young John. Young John, right? And John is Jesus' favorite apostle. And we already know John means like God. It's the J on. It's the DJ on. The J is on. You see what I'm saying? I told you that's why all these guys now, they got the golds in their mouth, because this is God talk. This is the God talk. You see, you got the X's all over, the X's. And then again, the X's is our hands up in the air like we just don't care. You feel me? That's why I told you, wave up in your hands up like we just don't care. Because again, when we get picked up, we won't care about nothing that's happening here. Wave your hands up in the air, wave them like you just put your hands up in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Because this planet has to go through transmutation. But yeah, see, look. You see? Look at his attire. See the plasma energy coming in? The field, the magnetic field, you see? Look, he's got the magnetic field all on his pants. All on in his pants. Look at that. The magnetic field all on in his pants. Let me see something. Young John, is that how you spell his name? Young John, 2 N's. He got the double N, boy. He got the double N. 40. Yep. It's the 4. It's the heart. This is literally the heart. Yeah, let me exit out of this one. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. See, he's 40, right? See, he got the plasma all over his attire. All right. He's a plasma entity. See? He's the plasma. He's that plasma energy that's talking, okay? He's that plasma energy that See, this the rise and shine. That's why they're talking. That's why people are in the bed right now. Okay, they're in the bed right now because again, we are rising. Okay, and you see the color of the bedspread is yellow, which has to do with new energy, regeneration. Okay, Super Saiyan, gold. Okay, remember, I love gold. We're rising into the gold age, into the golden age. All right, this is what the plasma energy is telling us. The plasma beings. This is what's happening. What they're telling us basically here.
Reflection, everything on God. See this money long on God. Now my heart is cold, so I can't stop to my neck.
That's why you see, right? His the twist, right? The DNA is coming through the white sun, right? But it's being powered by the black sun. All right? That's why his hair is black. The top of his roots is black. Because your roots are always going to be black. Again, that's why everybody says, oh, I'm black, you know what I'm saying? But my ancestor is black, you know what I'm saying? So your roots are black, but the sun, the shine, the white part of you is white, okay what I'm saying? Or the shiny part of you is white. That's why they're saying, back in the day you couldn't see God. Okay, but look at this, right? It got the 8s all over his chest, all over.
Now my heart is cold, so I can't stop till my neck and wrist is close.
Y'all feel high, huh? Who said they were high? Who said they were high in the class earlier? Look at that. That's how high y'all been feeling, huh? Y'all getting no sleep. Let's get it.
As you see me so, Mumarale ni Miami, I don't they gather the money. I know go green motiari. Poverty is not for us.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday. She don't wanna be saved. Look at her body, she don't wanna be saved.
See them. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Hold on.
Wanna party, she don't wanna be there. The way I whisper it, I'm feeling taking a second to reason. Left last girl, she wanted to kill me. Way too much for me. It's a shame I had to leave.
I paid my bills and I don't wanna be broke.
Look at this. Funding it.
Been like 10 days since the last day I was sober. I'm dedicated cause I know that it's closer.
He's dead. Look, he's dedicated because he knows that it's close. Why? Because the Ed is here. You see? He's dedicated. Okay? The shift is here. I've been telling y'all, okay?
I be grinding until the wind fall over.
Whoa. Sudden. When it feel like sunny, I'ma be so iconic. Thanks for understanding.
I'ma be so iconic. See, that's why everybody wants to be an icon, okay? That's why everybody wants to be an icon because again, they're all cons, you know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, the real icon is the icon. It's the eye coming. It's the come of the eye, which is the black sun. That's why you look at the sun right now. It looks like a big black eye in the sky. But the name of the song is called No Sleep. Right over here, right up top. Black Bones featuring Young John. No Sleep. Okay, No Sleep. Now you see him. You see the 8. Okay. He's got the 4 up top, 4 on the bottom. That's the 8 right there, okay? Because you are an 8. You are an 8, y'all getting 8 up, you know what I'm saying? And what's it called? Okay, and then let's go.
Till my wrist is bloody. From Monday to Sunday.
So yeah, so you are literally an 8, okay? No sleep. You got the heart, okay? What I'm saying, got the green aura on the walls, the green lights, the emerald color. See the green color, the emerald color, the teal color. Literally telling y'all, hustle from Monday to Sunday, okay? So no sleep, baby. Okay, I've had more sleep in the past 6 months in my entire life, including. Wow. It's funny. Yeah, because again, people are reacting differently to this shift. Okay, some depending, and also it also depends on your sun and moon. It depends on a lot of these things. That's why I be telling y'all, get a decoding and find out your sun and moon and other various things as well too, because this will help you understand what is going on, because these energies that we're feeling, they're coming from a higher source. They're coming from the planets, the planet. You break down the word planets, plan ET, because we planned this a long time ago. I've been telling y'all, this is a game that we created. Okay, that's why at certain points of time, these planets affect and they push and pull on certain energies within us. All right, because we planned this, we created this game. All right. Let me see. Anything else? There's so much videos, man. Let me see.
Hey everyone, geophysicist.
He looks scared, doesn't he?
Vaughn Burns here. We have just had our first X-class solar flare from the sun since March 28th in 2025. So it has been some time since we've had the most powerful of solar explosions on the sun. As we can see right here, boom shakalaka. That is a big solar flare from the sunspot group 4086, which rapidly grew on the sun. The most recent sunspot to rotate on the eastern side is labeled 4087. 4086 was the sunspot to be labeled most recently before that, and so it grew rapidly and then exploded with the next class flare. Just beyond the western limb, we have the big sunspot group 4079. That is not the culprit of this X-class flare though. We can see that's coming right from the limb. And we now are in a proton radiation storm as a result of that. We've not hit the critical threshold that NOAA has established, their warning threshold, but we have had a 10x increase in greater than 10 mega electron volt protons. So we have more relativistic energy streaming into the planet right now from this explosion. We also have some crazy...
So again, we have a proton storm happening. Okay. So now this is increased level of radiation on the planet. There's some more radiation on the planet. Go out there, get that sun, absorb that energy. This is unlocking us. This is awakening us. The proton storm is radiation. UVA, UVB, UVC. Get out there and get that energy. It's funny because they are telling their people to stay inside. Don't go outside. There's even videos around telling children to stay inside. Don't go outside. So I guess we're supposed to have some type of, I said this a couple of years ago, and Biden said this a while too, that we're supposed to have another type of lockdown to keep people from going outside. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you what happened in 2020 or 2019, whatever. It's a precursor for what's to come. This is a precursor for what's to come. I'm telling y'all. Just watch. Just watch.
Plasma filaments launched from the sun last night. I did a very late live stream on that. And so solar insanity has begun. Look at that. This is an incredible, massive plasma filament eruption. One of the biggest that we've seen in years. And you'll actually notice,
look at that,
it forms the symbol that defines the astrological sign of Aries.
Oh, wow, it does. Hold on.
Which is quite interesting.
Look at that. Look, that's Aries. Look at the ram.
Astrological sign of Aries, which is quite interesting.
Look at the ram. You see? Hold on. You see? Look at the ram. Look at the ram. Here's the horn, and the V. Again, that's remember the V. The V is the heart. It's the heart chakra. It's the ram. So now the heart chakra is in the sign of Aries. And Aries is the first zodiac. It is the warrior. It is that I don't give a F. Aries removes parasites, removes threats, remove things that don't belong here. And then it's like, what happened? And that's what I've been telling y'all. We have been going through this for quite some time. We haven't had the ability to heal. We have been in fight or flight for these past couple of 100 years, whatever you want to call it, whatever it may be. We have been suffering for the past couple of years. We have been fight or flight. This literally destroys our nervous system. Literally destroys our nervous system, right? And you can't make this stuff up. What I'm reading in these comments now, this is the same thing that these people are experiencing. Matter of fact, hold on. You see? To this you see, you're not the only one who feels sensitivity to the planetary elements, Stefan. For years, people thought I was crazy because I'm so sensitive. I feel them coming a day ahead sometimes. More and more people are starting to understand they're not just sick, but just reacting to the radiation storm. You see what I'm saying? Because people think that COVID-19 was a jab. Was a, you know what I'm saying? But no, this is the sun that's doing this. I've been saying this for quite some time. The sun is COVID-19. That's why it was called Corona before, the coronavirus. Corona means the crowning of the sun. The royal sun, meaning the royal sun. The crown of the sun is the royal sun, which is the black sun, which is the purple sun, which is the red and blue kachina. Okay, it is cleansing the planet off. It's cleansing the planet. Okay, so right over here, let me see. Right, yesterday rising, woke up to my nervous system vibrating on high alert and emotions felt extremely intensified, and it was hard to ground and settle both my nerves and emotional body. This was prior to the X flare and probably not help. The Scorpio full moon, which began to affect me a couple of days before it came, causing extreme fatigue. Okay. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Teeth grinding, wild dreams, woke up feeling I slept on pirate ship amidst a hurricane. Yeah. I'm feeling so beat and lethargic for the past few days. Yeah, man. So you see, you get either you getting people taking no sleep or people are just sleepy. Again, it's a give and take. You got to know how to balance your energy out. Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? So people are feeling a lot, man. I'm telling you, every comment, people are commenting these. It's crazy. But again, and then again, people are receiving high amounts of energy because you got right over here. Thank you, feeling overwhelmed, intense headache, and dizziness. Okay, we already talked about what dizziness is, and had few crying outbursts. Okay, so again, remember the stuff that was done, the karma, the trauma that was taken upon this planet, right? All the deaths, all the bloodshed that was taken upon the planet. The whole planet is experiencing this right now. The whole planet is experiencing the karma right now. I'm letting y'all know. Let me see. This morning sun was incredibly intense, almost white light at 7 a.m. and CERN was running on high. Lord knows what they're trying to accomplish with it. I went to an event and it was outside, and when I went back to the car, I got briefly dizzy and there was an intense energy at my crown chakra. I just stood still and centered. I should have grounded on the lawn, but decided to get home while I could. And then, people are responding. Yes, white light, the sun is whitish too, because it's a 5D sun now. Higher positive frequency. The sun isn't yellowish anymore like in years. Yes. So yeah, it's a 5D frequency sun. And again, right? If you're not vibrating on that 5D frequency, let me see. Yeah, look at this. Wow, my quake phone alert has been going off this morning. Multiple 6.0 earthquakes in Greece. See what I'm saying? Last night was almost a full moon. Wake, people are going sleep was wake, sleep, wake, sleep, wake, sleep. On Sunday, I got a heat exhaustion during a walk and vomited. I was exhausted Monday and today. So sleepy. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, big shifts are happening, y'all. Big things are taking place. Big things are taking place. Let me see, what time is it? 1:59. All right, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it here today. I myself feel a little tired as well too, so I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of today. Okay, please take it easy on yourself, because I know it's tough. It's not easy. It's tough out there. It's really tough out there, because all of this stuff has to be transmuted in order for us to get into the new world where everything and everyone's going to be in harmony. Now think about it. This is the stuff that we have to go through in order for us to talk to the animals again, in order for us to be in harmony with the animals and in nature again, for us to understand them, so these things don't run away from us and whatnot. Because that's back in the day, that's what they used to do. They disconnected us from nature in such a way that now nature don't even mess with us. So all of this has to happen. It has to take place for the greater good of us and in the universe. So don't be afraid of what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing to fear is fear itself, and fear doesn't exist. It's just created as a way to make you feel like it's on top of you, but that couldn't be further from the truth. So understand that, okay? Understand that all is well, everything is great, and it's just beautiful things that are going to keep manifesting into this world. And it's gonna get better and better. So just be patient. That's all I would say. Be patient. Okay. Yeah, I'm using lemon balm teaches this grounding into calm. Yeah. Okay, y'all. White light is what I'm seeing. Yeah, the white light for sure. Yeah, the white light. And if you stare into the sun a little bit more, if you look at the sun, it appears to be white at first, and then you stare into a little bit more, and then it goes blue, and then after it goes blue, it goes purple. So I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but this is exactly what I'm saying. That's why I be telling you. That sun up there, it's a purple sun. It's a purple sun. It's literally a purple sun. If you stare into it long enough, you will see this. Remember, our eyes are tricked. We don't really see what's happening in up there like that. So please understand that. Okay, you don't really see what's going on up there in the sky right there, because it's too much going on for you to see. But that sun up there is definitely, it's purple. It's purple. All right, y'all. Yeah, this is it for me. I got things to do. I got what's it called? I got organite to create, and I got some pieces to send out today, y'all. I'll show some pieces tomorrow and Friday. But I'm gonna let y'all go for today. Oh yeah, don't forget, y'all. Don't forget. Okay, go ahead and sign up. What? Go ahead and sign up for the Cosmic Code course too, y'all. Go ahead and sign up for the Cosmic Code course too. Classes, the start class June 30th, Monday, June 30th on Monday at 9 a.m. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited, boy. I'm so excited for number 2. This is so amazing. I'm so grateful. So go ahead and sign up, y'all, and we will definitely get back to you guys later. Okay. You solid purple. You saw it as purple. Yes, she's seen it as well. Yeah, the intense sun code. I saw. That's why I saw the UV light is purple. Yes, it is purple. It is purple. I told you. I explained this before. I've explained this before. This is why they have the purple lights everywhere. Okay, when you see the purple lights, the purple street lights and whatnot, they're telling you that the black sun, right? Because you think it's only there in the daytime. Okay, no, it's there. It's there at night too. It's there at night too. That moon that y'all be seeing, that's not the moon. That is not the moon. That is not the moon. That is the black sun. That is the UV sun that you cannot see. It's a different type of radiation that you cannot see, but you feel it. You definitely feel it. That's for sure, because it's happening from inside. It's changing you from the inside. All right, it's changing you from the inside out. So let's see. Much love and gratitude. Much love and gratitude. Everybody seeing the purple light. Thank you for the live stream. Sending love. All right, let's get it. Yes, I see the black sun at times when it does shift colors. All right, let's get it, y'all. Much love and abundance every single one of y'all. Enjoy that beach, Myra. You gonna sign up iconic dose? Let's get it. All right, Felicia Carlaceful. Let's get it, goddess. Let's get it, Myra. Let's get it, students. Oh, student. It's funny, students. You said something earlier, and I meant to comment on it. You said something. Man, it was. Let me see if I could find it. Let me see if I can find what you said, because it was very relevant. It was a decoding. It was a decoding that I was talking about, and you said something, and I was like, oh yeah, and I was gonna decode it, and I can't remember. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find it, and I can't remember what it was. It's all good. It's all good. No worry. It's all good. But yes, y'all. Okay, get into that course. You know what I'm saying? And the highest chocolate color, purple. Facts. All right, let's get it, y'all. We're gonna rock out.
I'm that type of nigga, bring a gun to a knife fight. Mojalo one mo cheat. I can never be boring. Oh, I promise you, this how I win for a lifetime. She believe in you. Almost said a good day. But I saw all fake news. Oh my nigga,
he needs some milk.
Imagination, just imagine say I get
another one.
I fought them my brothers, no worry, we go where the designer. I saw the gold when I do. Cause I'm in
he needs some milk.
I saw the gold when I do. Cause I'm in are you listening before me? Getting out there before me. But just in case, say no go as planned. Say you just struggle for balance. Remember, say there are rainy days and sunny days. She believe in you. Another say the good days. Imagination, just imagine say I get you know money come and go. I saw the gold when I do. Cause I'm eating Mulano. You did tell me tornado. You know money come and go. I saw the gold when I do. Cause I'm eating Mulano. You did tell me tornado.
It's over 9,000! It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
I'll risk it all. I'll give it all. It's nothing all. I'll give it more. Put your barrel. Anytime you call, I'll give you more. Baby, me, I know.
Damn, son, where'd your mind miss?
I gave up myself. Now I don't know what else to do.
He needs some milk.
Another one.
Oh my God. He needs some milk.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. Damn, son, where'd you find this? It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
Some milk.
It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs some milk.
It's nothing more. I'll give you more.
Another one.
Anytime you call, I'm picking up.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
He needs some milk.
Now I don't know what else to do.
For my he needs some milk. Only if you hold me down for sure.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
It makes me look alone. Most stupid girl for this love or crazy girl. And if I like gonna be in love, girl I can't take this anymore. Shake me, break me, oh my, show me what you want. Girl let me take you there. Show me the fun, let's make a do it well.
Damn, son, where'd you find
Baby,
this?
I know fever.
Another one.
I gave up myself for you.